Good morning, second graders. We are continuing to talk about addition and subtraction strategies. Last week, we talked a lot about base 10 blocks and how we could use base 10 blocks to solve addition and subtraction problems. We did regular old addition problems, we did regular old subtraction problems, and then we started doing some subtraction problems where we had to go knock next door and borrow some tens from a stick. So we are going to do subtraction on a number line today, and then tomorrow we will talk about decomposing, and then on Thursday we will talk about standard algorithm. So yesterday we did addition on a number line, and I told you that the first number is your start, the second number is your hops, and then you count your hops up to figure out your answer. So this time let's do a subtraction problem. You need your packet. I want you to, if you haven't done anything on this, just use the front. If you haven't, or if you have, you can use the other one. So you should have the sheet that says open number line record sheet, and we are going to practice together. So just watch me first. You don't need to do anything quite yet. So for a subtraction problem, remember I always need to write the bigger number first. So I'm going to do 25, actually I'm going to do a bigger number. I'm going to do 43 minus 21. All right. So my bigger number is first, smaller number, and I'm trying to figure out my answer. Now here's the biggest difference with the number line. I'm going to draw my number line. But this time, this number is where I'm going to start. But since I'm subtracting, I'm going to go backwards. And so this is going to tell me where to put my number over here. So normally, if this was an addition problem, let's pretend like it is for a second. This would tell me where to start, and I would put my 43 here. But when it's subtraction, this tells me where to write my number on the other side, or what number to write on my other side. So I'm going to write 43. Then I'm going to look at this second number, 21. And this number tells me how many hops of 10 I need to take and how many hops of 1. That's how we're going to start looking at it from now on, because I think it's a little bit easier. So I'm starting at 43. I'm going to take 2 hops backwards of 10. And remember, I need to label 2 things. I need to label the kind of hops that I'm taking, and I need to label where I'm landing. All right, so I'm going to hop backwards 10. So if I'm at 43, now I'm at 33. Okay, remember I need to hop backwards 2 groups of 10. So I need to do 1 more hop of 10. Okay, 43, 33, 23. And now this tells me how many hops of 1 I need to take. And so that is my answer. All right, so now, and then I would write it up here. All right, so now we're gonna do 1 more together, and then you're gonna do 2 by yourself. So here we go. These are all going to be subtraction. So right here on your paper where it says problem 1, right here, you're going to write the number sentence. So I want to know what 53 minus 32 equals. All right, so you're writing that right here, 53 minus 32. You already have your number line drawn for you, but it's blank. Okay, so you have your number line. This first number, 53, tells you where, or the number that you need to put on your number line. So 53, and since we're doing subtraction, it's going to go on this side of the number line. So 53. All right. Then this tells us the number of hops we need to take. This tells us how many hops of 10, and this number tells us how many hops of 1. All right, so I'm at 53. How many hops of 10 am I going to take? 3. So let's do it. 1 hop of 10, I'm at 43. Another hop of 10, I'm at 33. So far I've taken 2 hops of 10, but I need to take 3 hops of 10. 1 hop of 10, and I'm at 23. All right, but I'm not quite done yet. I still need to take 2 hops of 1. So 1, I'm at 22. 1, I'm at 21. And that's my answer. 53 minus 32 equals 21. All right, so you should have this on your number line. I started with 53. I took 10, 20, 30, 31, 32 hops backwards, and I landed at my number of 21. So super important to label your hops and where you're landing. All right, so now for math, you are going to practice on your own in these 2 spots. So where it says problem 2 and problem 3, you're going to do that by yourself and send me a picture. All right, so the first one you're going to do is I want to know what 67 minus 45 equals. So remember, this is the number that's going to go over here. This is the number of hops. 4 hops of 10, 5 hops of 1. And then for problem 3, you're going to show me what 78 minus 40, oh, we're not going to do another 40. 78 minus 36 equals. All right. So now I want you to go and do that by yourself. Take a picture and send it to me. And then when you are done, if you haven't done anything with the skip counting by 2s, you can do that. If you haven't done extra math yet, you can do that. Or you can do the Kahoot or the Boom Deck as your choice board choices. All right, tomorrow we will talk more about decomposing, which is another word for splitting. And we should be at least familiar with that because we've talked about it before. All right, I'm hoping that you are feeling like you have at least 1, if not 2, good strategies under your belt for solving addition and subtraction. I will see you tomorrow.